What's
Okay,
next?
well, this is kind of an awesome but also sad story. Snohomish County, there are an estimated 30,000 pets living in poverty, and often they're forced to live with their owners in hot cars and stay there when the owners go to work. But there is now an organization that's working to stop all that. These are a few of the impoverished pets being taken in by an outfit called Beck's Place. They put those endangered animals in free foster care until their owners can get back on their feet. This woman turned in her dog today. She got laid off from her job and is now living in her car. Melanie Ryan runs Beck's Place and says the problem runs much deeper than you might think.
Our single biggest call we get right now are from seniors. Seniors who are aging, many women who weren't in the workforce as much. They're getting $800 a month in Social Security. Perhaps they were renting a room. With the housing market the way it is, their landlord decided to sell the house and they can't afford First Last and a deposit to get back into housing.
That's sad.
So they're looking for volunteers if you're interested, and you can text us, Foster, at 206-448-4545 if you want more information. I actually think I might sign up to do this.
Yeah.
Because especially like she was saying, senior citizen, I mean, that just, and you go to the shelters and sometimes it's like the older dogs and they get turned in and it's not their fault. I know, and it's not always the person's fault, right? That they're hitting hard times, and it's just such a hard thing. I mean, as I've covered natural disasters, that is always one of the hardest things to watch is people just deciding to even stay in dangerous situations because they don't want to let go of their pets. And I can imagine like not being able to take it into a shelter or whatever else. It's just got to be excruciating. It adds on, totally, and just adds so much more stress to an already really stressful situation. So.
I'm glad that the organization's seeing a need and trying to be there for those people, and that's so great.